The system we are talking about is for a young, fictitious startup called IOToo. If you are not familiar with the IoT term, it stands for Internet of Things and represents those small, always connected devices that we use every day, such as home cameras, Wi-Fi routers, connected thermostats, and more. Our startup develops a dashboard system that reports in almost real time the status of the IoT devices its clients are using and managing. For example, smart homes, which are becoming more and more ubiquitous, has a lot of IoT devices. Think about the thermostats, light bulbs, routers, cameras, electric switches, refrigerators, and lots more. Each one of them has its own app and can be managed from a smartphone, but wouldn't it be easier to get a unified view of all those devices on a single screen? This is what IOToo is doing with its application. It collects status information from registered IoT devices and formats the data to a visually pleasing dashboard, allowing you, the customer, to know exactly what is going on with your devices. In addition, the customer can execute some predefined queries to access more information about the devices. It's important to note that for phase 1 of the system, the customer is not adding or updating any data. The status info is received directly from the devices in the field. The data is just presented to the customer. Another important aspect is that the launch customers will be entered into the system manually by the salespeople, following an intensive verification process to prevent data leaks. Because of that, the system does not have to have a registration process, and you can assume the devices are already registered. You are the architect of the system, and it's your job to design the architecture so that the IOToo application will boost the company's business, leading it eventually to a successful IPO. Now, remember, you have to follow the architecture process discussed earlier in order to achieve the best architecture possible. So, what do you do next?